Good afternoon, everyone. I am JAYZELE F. Layos, the third reporter of Group 3. My topic goes to legal basis for parents and community involvement. Republic Act 9155, Governance of Basic Education Act, Section 10 explicitly states that one of the responsibilities of school heads is establishing school and community networks and encouraging the active participation of teachers' organizations, non-academic personnel of public schools, and parents, teachers, community associations. The Governance of Basic Education Act, specifically Section 10, states that school heads have a responsibility to establish networks between the school and community. They should also encourage the active participation of teachers' organizations, non-academic personnel of public schools, like for example, janitors and canteen workers, and parents, teachers, community associations. This means that it is important for school leaders to build relationships with the community around them. They should work to involve parents, teachers, and other members in decision-making processes related to education. This can help create a more collaborative environment where everyone works together towards common goals. For example, a school head might organize meetings or events where parents can come learn about what their children are learning in class or provide feedback on how the school is doing overall. Teachers' organizations could be involved in discussions about curriculum development or professional development opportunities. Non-academic personnel um, such as janitors or canteen workers might be included also in conversations about maintaining a clean and environment and safe environment rather for students. Overall, this section emphasizes the importance of building strong connections between schools and their communities in order to promote better education outcomes for all students. Next, Section 3F of the same Act encourages local initiatives for the improvement of schools and learning centers and to provide the means by which improvements may be achieved and sustained. Section 3F of the same Act is all about encouraging local initiatives to improve schools and learning centers. This means that people who live in a certain area should come together and think of ways to make their schools better. They should also figure out how they can keep these improvements going for a long time. The government wants to support these efforts by providing resources or tools that will help them achieve their goals. In short, this section is asking for communities to work together towards improving education in their area, and the government will do what it can to assist them. Next will be Batas Pambansa BLG 232, otherwise known as the Education Act of 1982. Section 7 states that every educational institution shall provide for the establishment of appropriate bodies through which the members of the educational community may discuss relevant issues and communicate information and suggestions for assistance and support to the school and for the promotion of their common interest. Every educational the Education Act of 1982, also known as Batas Pambansa BLG 232, has a section called Section 7. This section requires educational institutions to create appropriate bodies for the members of the school community to discuss important issues and share information and suggestions for support and assistance in promoting their common interest. These bodies are meant to help improve communication within the school community and promote collaboration among its members. Representatives from each subgroup of the educational community shall sit and participate in these bodies. RA 8525, also known as the Adopt a School Program Act, is a law that encourages partnerships between private entities and public schools. This means that private companies or organizations can help public schools in various ways, such as providing staff and faculty development for training and further education, constructing new facilities or upgrading existing ones, providing books and other instructional materials, and modernizing technologies. Through this program, private entities can assist any public school from elementary to tertiary level. The goal of this partnership is to improve the quality of education in public schools by giving them access to resources they may not have otherwise had. Overall, Republic Act 8525 aims to bridge the gap between the resources available to private schools versus those available to public schools. By allowing private entities to provide assistance in different areas of need within public schools, it hopes to promote equal opportunities for all students regardless of their socioeconomic background. Next, even the Philippine Education for All or EFA 2015 plan, then a vision and a holistic program of reforms that aimed to improve the state's quality of basic education for every Filipino by end 2015 states. Schools shall continue to harness local resources and facilitate involvement of every sector of the community in the school improvement process. The Philippine Education for All or EFA 2015 plan is a program that aims to improve the quality of basic education in the country by the end of 2015. One of the goals of this plan is for schools to continue using local resources and involving every sector of the community in improving their processes. This means that schools should work with people from different backgrounds, such as parents, government officials, and business leaders to make sure they are providing high quality education that meets everyone's needs. By doing so, they can help ensure that all Filipinos have access to good educational opportunities. UNESCO Assistant Director General for Education Dr. Kian Tang himself admits that Agenda 2030 cannot be realized without schools partnering with community. He said, "Our vision must be more aggressive, more committed, not just involving government, non-government agencies, but all stakeholders." A person named Dr. Kian Tang who works for an organization called UNESCO that focuses on education. UNESCO stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. He believes that in order to achieve something called Agenda 2030, schools need to work together with their surrounding community. This means not just involving the government and other organizations, but also people who have interest or stake in education. Agenda 2030 is a plan created by the United Nations which aims to make the world a better place by achieving a certain goals such as ending poverty and promoting equality. In order for this plan to be successful, everyone needs to work together towards these common goals. Dr. Tang's point is that schools alone cannot achieve these goals without help from others outside of the school system. By partnering with the community, they can share resources and knowledge which will ultimately benefit everyone involved. Overall, it is very important for everyone to be committed and aggressive towards achieving Agenda 2030 so we can create a better a future for ourselves and generations to come. RA 9155 states that partnership between school and community also ensures that, first, educational programs, projects, and services takes into account the interest of all members of the community. It says when creating educational programs, projects, and services, the people in charge consider what everyone in the community might be interested in. So instead of just focusing on one group's interest or needs, they try to make sure everyone is included and has a chance to benefit from these educational opportunities. This could mean offering different types of classes or activities that appeal to a wide range of people. Second, the schools and learning centers reflect the values of the community by allowing teachers or learning facilitators and other staff to have the flexibility to serve the needs of all learners. It says that schools and learning centers are designed to reflect the values of the community they serve. This means that teachers, facilitators, and other staff members have the ability to be flexible in their approach to teaching so that they can meet the needs of all learners. In other words, these institutions strive to create an environment where everyone can learn and grow regardless of their individual differences or challenges. Like, for example, if a student has a disability or struggles with a particular subject area, the school will work with them to find ways to help them succeed. Ultimately, this focus on inclusivity helps ensure that every learner has access to high quality education opportunities. Third, local initiatives for the improvement of schools and learning centers are encouraged, and the means by which these improvements may be achieved and sustained are provided. Section 3F. So schools and communities function better when they work as a team. It says that it is good for schools and learning centers to work together with their local communities in order to improve. The government encourages this kind of teamwork and provides ways for them to make these improvements happen and excuse keep them going over time. Especially uh, when everyone works together towards the same goal, the schools can be better places for students to learn and grow. Thank you.